So most of us have been wrong about search intent and what it is and what it entails. And I'm happy to tell you that I have found the ultimate solution. Hey guys, and welcome towards the Scale. And today I'll show you one of the most innovative ways of targeting search intent, which is almost unheard of. It's certainly unconventional and it may lead to some very, very good SEO results for you and your business. So stay tuned. So before I reveal the method, let me just tell you about these two pillars. The first argument is that topical coverage supersedes keywords. Yes, you can still do amazingly well targeting specific keywords, especially if they are search gap keywords, like I teach in my search gap method, where you can find hidden gems and target keywords nobody else is seeing. But if you want to have a sustainable growth and if you want to scale, you will absolutely need to think in terms of topical coverage versus separate keywords. And the second argument is that user engagement is one of the most important metrics going forward. It's not going anywhere. You have Google measuring user engagement via Chrome, and again, this is one of the more important metrics for Google because it does show just how valuable your website is, how valuable your content is. And what I'm saying that we've been thinking about search intent wrong, and many of us are still thinking in terms of olden terms, and we're using olden mindset. This is what I mean. So before, when somebody would ask us what is search intent, we would say this is basically what the person is searching for and what they want to know. So we are targeting what they want to know. We are giving them exactly that. Now the paradigm has shifted a lot. So instead of just asking what is the person searching for, we are asking why is the person searching for something? Ultimately, what do they want to achieve? And even though this is a step change in comparison to these guys here, I still think this is a lacking approach and a much more practical and by the same token less theoretical question would be, how can I provide the ultimate resource for the reader, the visitor, the user? So how can I go from what do they want to what can I give them? And today we're going to be using GenSpark with my new innovative prompt that starts like this. Obviously, this is not the whole prompt, but you get what I'm trying to get at, no pun intended, just by reading these two bullet points. So you're an innovative multimedia prompt engineer for an ultimate mini site. So this is your first revelation. I'm more and more thinking in terms of microsites, micro niches, niche that is extremely narrow, yet you give the user or the reader or the viewer everything. And I mean literally everything that there is to give inside of that mini niche, mini site. After I give you the topic, which could be the topic, the niche, I want you to think step by step about the following. What is the ultimate goal of the reader? What do they want to achieve? So this one. And think of all the resources they may need so they will never have to visit another site ever again. And this is extremely important. These are not just words. The remainder of the prompt tells you exactly what it means to be the ultimate resource, but this is how it starts. And by doing that, you can create resources like this. It's just an example. The Hoarding Help Hub, where you have the blog section, the glossary, the free tools, the resources, and it feels and acts as an ultimate resource, which is essentially a mini site with a couple of pages. And I'll talk about how to scale everything, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. To work, we need to open up GenSpark, the browser version, because it's better at fetching information. You can choose the super agent, doesn't really matter. You can go with deep research. Just go with deep research for this one. And this is a prompt. I will pick the same hoarding niche. I'll just make a few amendments like hoarding, cleanup services, because hoarding is a difficult topic because it pertains to both the cleaning side of things and the emotional, almost behavioral side of things, and these two intertwine. But I don't want to make this site about therapy. I more so want to make this site about hoarding, cleanup, and stuff like that. So let's just run this prompt. And you will get this prompt inside of our GenSpark Academy, which is an amazing resource. It allows you to create multimedia articles, from multimedia articles to one-click kit stories to immersive articles. You can do SEO. So there is a bunch of things that you can do with GenSpark, and you can even build sites like one-click directories. And this lesson today will go under building the sites side of things. I'll help you create the ultimate mini site for hoarding cleanup services in the US. Let me start by researching this topic thoroughly to understand the current landscape, regulations, and best practices. Now it's going to fetch more specific information, and it is now creating an outline. Okay, this is the ultimate hoarding cleanup services mini site prompt. Create the world's most comprehensive hoarding cleanup resource hub. So how does this sound to you? I think every site building endeavor should start with a prompt like this. A reader's ultimate goal to find immediate, trustworthy help or hoarding situations without having to search multiple sites or wonder if they are getting accurate information. They want to find certified professionals, understand cost, access mental health support, get step-by-step guidance, connect with support networks. Site architecture, from core value proposition to homepage design. And this is amazing. Cost calculator, mental health resource checker, free HTML tool, suite, and stuff like that. This is really amazing. Now, what we can do and what we will do is we'll say now go on and generate the site. Let's see what GenSpark spat out. This is our website. What makes this site the ultimate resource? It has a directory, interactive cost calculator, mental health resource center, free tools suite, downloadable resources. It has a user-centric design, mobile optimized, lead time and under 2 seconds, lead generation system, key features you'll find, interactive search directory, and this and that, SEO optimization. And this is still a draft. You will have to fill it in, but let's take a look. Hoarding cleanup services, get a free quote, calculate your cleanup cost, industry statistics, average cost of hoarding. This is your hoarding calculator right there. This is a directory, so obviously it's not set up properly. Mental health support center, self-assessment. So this one is a bit funky. It's an easy fix to change the font. Oh my god, it has so many interactive tools. Download the guide. So the font, it's a little bit distracting, so let me just fix this real quick. I just took a snippet of the font and make sure the font is always the same as its family. I think last time when I talked about GenSpark, I told you about the AI Sheets, which is a grossly underestimated feature that can be used to build directories, and I did just that. I used this AI Sheets mode to get this directory, which is, I believe, currently 10 hoarder cleanup services per state. And once we finish with the websites, with the fonts, I'll do my best to implement that or incorporate that data from a CSV. Okay, this is much better. So it has the directory, at least a rudiment directory. It has different calculators, one specific one. It has a tools section, timeline calculator, supply calculator, insurance calculator, and all this will lead to separate pages. You just need to build it out. Same goes for the blog section. And the website looks very complete. And as an example, let me just try and build the directory. I showed you the directory file which I got from AI Sheets. And let me just attach this file and say substitute the directory listings with the attached data. By the way, I have 10% discount for you off of GenSpark. So if you sign up under the link in the description and then you convert to a paid user, you'll get 10% off. This is on me. This is an exclusive discount for our community. Okay, so the directory is fixed. And now we can finally return to the holy grail of the questions that I usually get after videos like this, which is how to promote these kinds of microsites. And I have a reusable, time-proven approach, which is keyword research, DT SEO, which is direct traffic SEO. I'm not sure if I'm coining the term here, but I call it that, and YouTube. So for keyword research, there are 3 methods. They are complementary. You can use all of them, you can use some of them. So the first one is search gap, which can be used to find, yes, lucrative affiliate programs and products, but also informational queries, and the results speak for themselves. And I have ranked using multiple keyword types, both review types of articles and informational keyword articles, because the underlying ideology is the same, to find the underserved keyword nobody else is looking into. Next up, it's programmatic SEO. Together with search gap, programmatic SEO is probably the most effective long-term strategy, and especially when coupled with directories, this becomes extremely powerful. If you want a separate video about programmatic SEO, I will record one, but this is an extremely powerful method that served me time and time again, and it actually never failed me. And then bulk writing. You might be surprised, but I'm not here to tell you about your agility writers, your SEO writers of this AI writing world. I'm here to allude to a few AI writing tools that I've been looking into that take care of everything. They take in your website, so to speak, and then they write content on autopilot and publish it daily. They even choose the topics for you. Now, for DT SEO, the way I'm prompting the mini site is that it has tools, email submits, directories, glossaries, and downloadable resources. So all of these get what? They get bookmarked. And you get what? You get organic traffic that is irrespective or doesn't rely on Google. And finally, for YouTube, it's 100% YouTube Shorts using Sora 2. I've recently paid for Sora 2 Pro and it's been amazing. Not many people know that you can now create 25-second videos with Sora 2. I repeat, 25-second videos. And again, if you want me to go into more detail on any of these points, let me know. Everything is going to be inside of my GenSpark Academy, which is growing. Don't forget that I have a 10% coupon code to use on GenSpark, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.